Have you ever wondered how the Mongols, known for their vast empire, began their journey as humble nomads? Our story begins on the sweeping plains of Mongolia, where the early Mongols led a nomadic life, constantly on the move. Their survival was a testament to human ingenuity and resilience in the face of a harsh and unforgiving climate. With temperatures that could plunge to 50 degrees below zero in the winter and rise to over 100 in the summer, survival was a constant battle. The Mongols relied heavily on their animals. They were pastoralists, raising herds of sheep, goats, cattle, camels, and their most prized possession, horses. These animals were their lifeblood, providing them with everything they needed to survive. They drank their milk, ate their meat, used their hides for clothing and shelter, and relied on them for transportation. They even made use of their dung for fuel, a precious resource in a treeless landscape. But the Mongols' survival strategy wasn't just about physical resources, it was also about community. In the face of such a harsh environment, cooperation and mutual support were essential. The Mongols lived in close-knit family groups or bands that moved together, herded together, and defended each other in times of danger. They shared their resources, their labor, and their knowledge, passing down skills and traditions from generation to generation. The Mongols were not just survivors, they were innovators, constantly adapting and finding new ways to thrive in their environment. They developed unique tools and techniques like the composite bow, which gave them a significant advantage in hunting and warfare. They perfected the art of horseback riding, becoming some of the most skilled horsemen the world has ever seen. And they created a culture that was flexible, resilient, and deeply connected to the natural world. The Mongols were not just survivors, but they were also innovators, developing unique ways to thrive in their environment. From these humble beginnings, the Mongols would rise to form one of the largest empires the world has ever seen. Birthed from the harsh conditions of the Mongolian steppes, this nomadic group was destined for greatness under the rule of their renowned leader, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, was born into a society where survival was a daily struggle. However, his indomitable spirit and unyielding determination propelled him to unite the numerous Mongol tribes under a single banner. His leadership was marked by innovative military strategies, which allowed the Mongols to conquer vast territories. The Mongols were known for their incredible horse-riding skills and archery, making them a formidable force on the battlefield. Their nomadic lifestyle had honed their endurance, and their knowledge of the terrain gave them a tactical advantage. But it wasn't just their military prowess that set them apart. Their administrative skills were equally impressive. Under Genghis Khan, the Mongol Empire implemented a system of law known as the Yasa, which promoted order and discipline. They established an effective communication system, often referred to as the Yam, which connected different parts of the empire, facilitating quick exchange of information and orders. Beyond military conquests and administrative feats, the Mongols also fostered a rich cultural exchange. Their nomadic lifestyle brought them into contact with various cultures, and they absorbed and integrated these influences into their own society. They were tolerant of different religions and cultures, and under their rule, trade flourished along the Silk Road, connecting the East and the West. The Mongol Empire expanded under Genghis Khan's successors, reaching its zenith under Kublai Khan, who established the Yuan dynasty in China. This period saw even further development in administration, trade, and cultural integration, solidifying the Mongol Empire's place in history. The Mongol Empire, a testament to the power of a nomadic lifestyle, left an indelible mark on the world. Its rise from the harsh steppes of Mongolia to one of the largest empires in history serves as a remarkable example of what determination, innovative strategies, and cultural exchange can achieve. But empires rise and fall, and the Mongol Empire was no exception. The once thriving Mongol Empire began to falter, a victim of its own success. As the empire expanded, it became increasingly difficult to govern such a vast territory. From the lush green steppes of Mongolia to the arid deserts of Persia, the empire was riddled with internal conflicts. These conflicts were not merely territorial, they were deeply rooted in the cultural and ideological differences within the empire. Mongol leaders grappled with the challenge of maintaining their nomadic traditions while ruling settled populations. The allure of a settled life with its amenities and comforts was a temptation that many succumbed to. This shift from a nomadic lifestyle to a more settled existence led to a dilution of the traditional Mongol way of life. Simultaneously, the empire faced external pressures. The Mongols, skilled horse archers and masters of mobile warfare, found their strategies less effective against the fortified cities of Europe and the Middle East. The empire's military might was stretched thin, and its adversaries grew bolder. Gradually, the formidable Mongol Empire began to fracture. Different regions broke away, each forming their own Khanate or Mongol kingdom. These Khanates, while still mighty, lacked the unity and cohesion that had once defined the Mongol Empire. As the empire fragmented, so too did the Mongol identity. The nomadic lifestyle, once the heart and soul of Mongol culture, was replaced by a patchwork of local customs and traditions. The Mongols, who had once roamed the steppes with their herds, were now rulers of cities and lords of castles. Yet even as the Mongol Empire crumbled, the spirit of the Mongol nomads lived on. Despite the decline and transformation, the Mongols never completely abandoned their nomadic roots. The open steppe, the galloping horse, the yurt under the vast sky, these remained symbols of the Mongol identity, a testament to their enduring nomadic spirit. Fast forward to the present day, where the legacy of the Mongol nomads continues. In the vast open expanse of Mongolia, the ghosts of Genghis Khan's past are ever present, but it's the modern Mongolian nomads who carry on the traditions of their ancestors. They live a life that's both timeless and in tune with the rhythms of the natural world, a life that's been passed down through countless generations. These nomads are not relics of a bygone era, but a living embodiment of a millennia-old lifestyle. They continue to rely on traditional nomadic practices, from herding livestock across the vast steppes to setting up their gurs portable round tents covered with skins or felt wherever the journey takes them. These practices are not just remnants of the past, but essential survival strategies in one of the world's harshest climates. Yet, the modern world does not stand still, and these nomadic people face their own set of challenges. Urbanization, climate change, and the pressures of a global economy are all realities that the Mongolian nomads have to grapple with, threatening their traditional way of life. But it's through these challenges that their resilience truly shines. They are not just surviving, but actively working to preserve and adapt their unique culture and lifestyle. They balance the traditions of their past with the realities of the present, understanding that the two are not mutually exclusive. They incorporate modern technologies into their daily routines, using solar panels to power their jurs or satellite dishes to stay connected with the world. They are also passing on their knowledge and traditions to the younger generations, understanding the importance of keeping their culture alive. They teach their children the ways of the land, the importance of respecting nature, and the value of their nomadic lifestyle. Though the world around them has changed, the Mongolian nomads remain a testament to the enduring power of their ancient way of life. They remind us that in a world that's always racing towards the future, there's value in remembering and honoring the rhythms of the past. So, what can we learn from the Mongolian nomads, past and present? The story of the Mongolian nomads is a tale of adaptability, resilience, and cultural richness. It's a narrative that's been woven through the centuries, from the vast steppes of Mongolia to the high corridors of global power. Let's revisit some of the key points we've discussed. The Mongols began as a collection of nomadic tribes, living in harmony with nature and the harsh conditions of their homeland. Their traditional lifestyle was one of movement and flexibility, which later proved instrumental in their military strategies and expansion. Then came the rise of the Mongol Empire, a period of rapid growth and unprecedented power. At its height, it was the largest contiguous land empire in history, stretching from Eastern Europe to East Asia. The Mongols were not mere conquerors, they were also integrators, connecting different cultures and fostering trade and communication across vast distances. This created a global network of exchange that shaped the world as we know it today. But empires rise and fall. The Mongol Empire eventually declined, transforming into various successor states. Yet the Mongolian nomadic culture persisted, adapting to the changing times and maintaining its distinctive character. Today, modern Mongolian nomads carry on the legacy of their ancestors, While their lifestyle has evolved, their values of adaptability, resilience, and respect for nature remain. Their culture, with its unique traditions, music, and art, continues to enrich the global tapestry. The Mongolian nomads' impact on world history is profound. Their empire facilitated cultural exchange, promoted trade, and even influenced the course of world history. And their enduring culture serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving cultural diversity in our increasingly homogenized world. From the vast plains of Mongolia to the pages of history, the Mongolian nomads stand as a fascinating testament to human adaptability, resilience, and the power of culture.